If you search through my channel, you'll see that I have a lot of doll items or doll patterns, different ways to make yarn dolls. And I actually have a Knitting Nancy doll. I had the pattern in my store, but I've had to temporarily close my store, long story. But anyway, you can make all kinds of different yarn dolls. And I have to all the hospitals are canceling elective surgeries. Tents are going up to screen people. And my doctor's office calls me and wants to see me this week instead of 2 weeks from now. And I think, but I'm not sure, they're doing that because they'd rather get people in before and this virus gets worse. So I'm now a little worried because I would rather not go out if I don't have to. And at a doctor's office, it's very public. Anybody who's sick is going to be there. So I've been trying to think. I have white gloves to wear. I made masks. I look like a fool if I dress like that. This is a disinfectant doll. Very, very easy to make with any kind of leftover yarn, or I'm actually going to be making them out of wool. But they're more than just a disinfectant doll. First, you need about 4 ounces of worsted weight yarn split into 2 balls so that you have 2 strands of 2 ounces yarn. You need a Q hook, and you're going to crochet a strand, a chain strand, as long as that 2 ounces gives you. You're then going to take the same Q hook and recrochet that strand. So I would start here, pretend this is 1 strand of yarn, and crochet this. And that gives you a double thick strand about this thick. So I do have larger hooks where I could crochet it a 3rd time, but what I did instead was fold it in half and then tie knots in it. I kept tying knots with the 2 legs all the way down, and I left the legs because for me this is a disinfectant doll. Now this is how you can use it. Lysol wipes are sold out everywhere. I bought a large bottle of Lysol. I was able to get it. You soak these in Lysol and you go over your counters with them. I'm going to soak one in Pine Sol and take it to the doctor's with me and keep it in my hand. And instead of constantly putting hand sanitizer from their office on my hands, I'm going to have a disinfectant in here and keep this in my hand, in my pocket. I may bring 2 of them. And of course, the other thing I've done is gotten together a personal bar of soap and made a little soap holder, which is not really in this pattern. But I just knit a rectangle, folded it in half, and this goes with me. So when I go into the doctor's restroom and I want to wash my hands, I'm using my own soap. So very easy to make. And the reason I made one in wool, I do have soap cases, the plastic kind you buy at CVS. You could use that also. But the reason I made this in wool is because all I have to do is use my soap this up, and I also have a personal washcloth. And all you need is a little sandwich bag or something to keep these in. So a disinfectant doll, especially since Lysol products or Clorox, I can soak this in bleach and go over all of my counters with bleach. I can clean everything with this. And it's a doll shape, so it cheers us up. A disinfectant doll, and a suggestion for putting a little wool or yarn bag on a personal bar of soap and keeping it in your pocket.